Today I will be bringing you my thoughts from the West Cemetery in Amherst, Massachusetts, home to the grave of Emily Dickinson and her family, as well as many other Dickinsons and many decades of Amherstians. I've been spending a lot of time in the cemetery lately because I'd also chosen it as a site for one of my photography projects. And I've gotten a lot of questions from people as to why I chose the cemetery, of all places, to spend quite a bit of my time. And I don't really know. I can't give them a straight answer. Cemeteries have always interested me. This one in particular, not just because of that it is the resting site of one of the greatest poets ever in the world, but also just because they seem like a place of contradictions. For example, you can see the beer bottles that I showed you a bit of. There were many more, as well as cigarettes, cigar wrappers. I find it really interesting that people would choose to do things that will lead to their deaths in a place where they will be after their death. The graffiti that you saw a couple moments ago also I found really fascinating. First of all, I just love graffiti. I think it's kind of beautiful and just interesting that there would be so much graffiti right next to the cemetery, because both graffiti and cemeteries seem to have the same goal to me, which is to leave a mark on the world, but in very different ways. I think graffiti is itself a memorial to those who make it for whatever reason, in the same way that these headstones are definitely memorials to the lives of those who have been here before. Of course, I couldn't let this video go up without showing you the Dickinson family plot and, of course, Emily's grave. The grave itself was in this little fenced-in area, as you can see, which was well worn, with many feet over the years. The railing was even a bit broken. But there was no huge plaque or memorial. It was just this little fenced-in area. The only memorial that I could really see was this little wooden box off to the side of the fenced-in area, which, when you open it up, there are bags full of little handwritten notes and pens, and there are letters to Emily, as you can see. So, knowing me, how could I not write her a letter? I wrote one from me, as I usually do every time I come to visit her grave, and then I decided to write one from us as well. In the end, I guess we left a memorial of our own, a secret bit of graffiti that few will ever know about. But that's okay, because as a wise man once said, funerals and memorials and gravestones and cemeteries are for the living, not for the dead. Liz, I'll see you this weekend.